Hi there, grade. Here is the Unit 8, Week 2 Foundations packet. Here are the trick words you should be practicing. Beautiful, great, to, Wednesday, example, hour, trouble, and were. Let's take a look at the first page. It says, have your child underline or scoop the syllables in each word and mark any consonant LE syllables. Be sure to cross out the silent E. Find and mark 3 consonant LE exceptions. Okay, so we're going to look out for those. Be sure that the silent E and the silent T are crossed out in the consonant LE syllable exceptions. All right, so let's get my pen here and get to work. They did bugle for us. And remember, bugle is an instrument. It's like a horn. It's like similar to a trumpet. Okay, so we have gob, bull, and here we have the consonant LE. I don't know why they mark this exception. That is wrong. That's a typo because that's a regular consonant. That should just be consonant LE. When we get down to words like castle, whistle, hustle, those are your 3 exceptions. So the fact that they have that marked with an X is an error. You might want to just cross that off completely. And yes, cross off the silent E, but this is just a consonant LE. Okay. Very good. Now we have to cross off our silent E on gobble. Okay, here we have fumble. If you fumble a ball, you drop it. This syllable is your consonant LE, and you cross off the silent E. Okay, next row. Here we have castle. So we have a consonant LE exception here. You want to keep this S with the first syllable to keep it closed. You don't want it to say castle. So that's how we mark those. This is the consonant LE exception. Okay, so that time you cross it off. And since it has the silent T and the silent E, you cross off both of those things. Okay, tickle. This is the consonant LE. Cross off the silent E. And sometimes, this one I don't mark wrong, whether you, mostly we keep the CK digraph together, but it's still a consonant LE. You kind of share that digraph with both syllables is how that works. Okay, go to bundle. And yes, we have consonant LE and cross off your silent E. Next row, we have stay. That one's open syllable. Pull, staple. Here's your consonant LE. Cross off the silent E. Okay, tumble. Consonant LE at the end. Cross off the silent E. May, that's open. May pull. Consonant LE at the end. Cross off the silent E again. Okay. Razzle. Cross off the silent E. That last syllable is consonant LE. Okay, here we have, if you notice, the STLE, castle, soul. That is your consonant LE exception. Whistle. We have consonant LE exception. So make sure we mark that just like we did with castle. And you're crossing off again, both the silent T and the silent E. Scramble. Consonant LE. Cross off the silent E. Tattle. If you tattle on someone, you tell on them. Consonant LE. Cross off silent E. Pickle. This is kind of like tickle. So I'm going to keep the CK together since it's a digraph, but I do know that this is a consonant LE, and I'm crossing off the silent E. And then look, here's our third consonant LE exception. Hustle. Consonant LE exception, cross off both the silent T and the silent E. Excellent work with that section. Now down at the bottom, it says, create 2 sentences using at least 1 word above in each sentence. If you can come up with more than 1 word in a sentence, that would be awesome too. Just make sure, start with a capital letter and with punctuation. Move on to the next page. Have your child read the closed, open, and consonant LE syllables on each side of the box. Draw a line to connect syllables to form real words. Then you're going to write the whole words on the lines below and read the words. Okay, so let me get my marker back. I think I have it. They did table. This one you know is closed, so that's riddle, a riddle. And drizzle, you drizzle dressing on your salad. Okay, so they already wrote table. You're going to copy the word riddle and drizzle. That should not be a complicated task. Okay, over here we have handle right here. Dimple. Some people have dimples when they smile. They're like little indentations in their cheeks. And here we have freckle. Okay, so handle, dimple, freckle. Awesome. We're going to clear that. And then we have one more to do. Okay, we have dribble. You can dribble or bounce the basketball. Raff. We want raffle, right? A raffle ticket. And buckle. See how they keep that CK together in the first syllable? Buckle your seatbelts. Okay. Dribble, raffle, buckle. Awesome on that page. Okay, let's go down to the next page where it says, guess which one. We have the sound-alike words where and wear. This is talking about like clothing that you wear. Okay, and wait and wait. This is being patient while you wait for something to happen. All right, so we're going to do this. Let's get this pen out. If it's WHERE, like where are you going, we'll do red. If it is WEAR, like you have to wear your helmet when you ride a bicycle, we'll do that in green. If it's WEIGHT, like how much something weighs on a scale, we'll do it in blue. And if it's wait, WAIT, like wait patiently, we'll do purple. All right, let's see. If you can blank for the bus, it will take you to the castle. If you cannot wear for the bus, but wait. So which wait is it? Yeah, wait patiently for it to arrive. WAIT. If you can wait for the bus, it will take you to the castle. Number 2, why are you going to wear the ugliest dress or wait the ugliest dress? I think we know that means wear, right? And when you're talking about a dress that you're wearing, that's WEAR. Okay, so we'll put that one in for number 2. Why are you going to wear the ugliest dress? Number 3, Danny, where is the most amazing bagel store? Or Danny, wait is the most amazing bagel store. We know we're dealing with one of these wheres. And if we're asking where something is, the location, we're using this one, WHERE. Danny, where is the most amazing bagel store? Number 4, the where of the cat or the weight of the cat was not predictable. It was much bigger than I thought. Okay, when you're talking about size and weight, that's this one here, WEIGHT. The weight of the cat was not predictable. It was much bigger than I thought. And the last one here, Beth will have to scramble to find pants to wear or to wait in the cold weather. Now, technically, there are two that would work there. However, I do think one is the better choice. Beth will have to scramble to find pants to wear. Okay. WEAR, wear her pants in the colder weather. Now, technically, if she was waiting for a bus in cold weather, I could see how that one could possibly work. But if we had the choice, I would pick WEAR for number 5. Okay, and then if you go down, it's again create one sentence for each sound alike word up in this box here. Okay, the sentence should use the word correctly and demonstrate the meaning of the word. Check for capitalization and punctuation on each of those, please. Okay, here we have on the next page, read the words in the box, draw a line to match syllables to create real words. Then cross out any words that do not contain a consonant LE syllable. Okay, and watch out for the exceptions. So we're going to do pebble. Pebble, that does have consonant LE. Okay, label, like I have to label your folders with your names. Now, this is not consonant LE, is it? So we're going to cross off label. Okay, and then we have castle. Now, it says, watch out for exceptions. I think they want us to cross off the exceptions, okay? Because it just says cross out any words that do not contain the consonant LE syllable, okay? I would cross off exceptions as well, okay? We'll just make that a thing. Next one, settle down, class. That one does have a consonant that T is not silent. So that's consonant LE. Juggle. The clown will juggle the pins. And that's consonant LE. Leave it. And then legal. Legal. It is legal to wear your seatbelt in the car. You should do that. However, notice that's not a consonant LE, so we're going to cross off legal. Okay, let's go down to the next two boxes. We have hustle. The coach said to hustle down the court. Notice this is a silent TLE, so this is the exception. Hustle and castle and whistle, those are all exceptions for consonant LE. Simple. I think the directions for this are pretty simple, and that is consonant LE. Keep it. Paddle. We use the paddle to move our canoe. Paddle. And that is consonant LE. One more box. Gobble. Turkeys gobble. Consonant LE. Cray. I know that's open, so it's long. Cradle. Babies sleep in a cradle. Consonant LE. I'm leaving it. Channel. I had to change the channel when my show came on. Okay, so notice with channel, this is not a consonant LE, so we're crossing off channel in that box. Excellent work with that page. All right, let's go on to the final page here. So it says, read the words, find and circle the words with a consonant LE exception syllable. Okay. And then it says, write the consonant LE exception syllable words and mark them up. Okay. Well, I'm not going to rewrite just like I normally don't. I'm not going to rewrite every word. If we circle it, I will mark it up there. Okay. They did the word thistle for you. So that one is marked. Now we can move across that row and do one row at a time. Okay, we have, we're going to keep the TLE, even though it's silent, in the second syllable. Okay, castle. We know this is closed, but this is a consonant LE exception because the T and the E are both silent. So you can go ahead and write castle down below on the line and mark it like I've marked it here. Okay, we're not going, fizzles is not a consonant LE exception. So we're going to just X that one out. We're not marking it. Little is not a consonant LE exception because that sounds, you can hear, even though it's TLE, you can hear lit o. So that's not an exception word. Dangle, not an exception. Battle, not an exception. We can hear that TLE. Trickles, the water trickles from the faucet. This is not an exception. Okay, however, we know this one is keep that S there, sorry, hustle. This one is, the first syllable has that short U, it's closed in, but this is a consonant LE exception. Okay, so this one we can circle. Sorry, I should circle them after I'm done marking them. This is an exception because the T and the E are silent. So we can circle hustle, thistle, castle, and you can mark hustle down below. Okay, title, that is not an exception. Sniffle, not an exception. However, this one that I already kind of circled is an exception. Jostle, jostle. That T is silent. So the first syllable is closed. The second syllable is your consonant LE exception. Make sure you cross off the silent E and the silent T. Good. All right. Bustle. That one is an exception because you don't hear that T. So bus is closed syllable. And then yes, consonant LE exception. Cross off those two silent letters, the T and the E. Okay, and then just make sure you're circling. So right now we have circled, before I erase and scooch down, we have thistle, castle, hustle, jostle, and bustle. So we have 5 words down below that should be written and marked. All right, let me clear that so we can move down. We only have one more row. Okay, we have jungle. That is not a consonant LE exception, so we're not going to mark it. But we have whistle. Oh, sorry, this one is gristle first. Gristle. And yes, gris. Sometimes you find a gristle in your meat, like meatballs. They're like tough parts of the meat. This part is a consonant LE exception with the silent T and the silent E crossed off. And then you can go ahead and make sure you circle gristle, write it down below, and mark it up. And then the last word we know is an exception as well. Whistle. Whis, closed. Consonant LE exception with the silent E and the silent T. All right, third grade, awesome work with that this week. See you next time.